We are going to talk about the best restaurants in Fort Myers, Florida. I am really excited about this list because, well, I've had them all and they're all delicious. Now, this is not going to be your typical TripAdvisor top 25. These are tried and true. These are what my favorite restaurants in Fort Myers are. Let's jump right into it. All right, so rounding off the list, number 5 is Tacos and Tequila. And I feel very strongly about having a good Mexican restaurant on there. And our area is blessed with this wonderful restaurant called Tacos and Tequila. They have the best chips and salsa for free, by the way, that you can get in a Mexican restaurant in all of Southwest Florida. Absolutely love that. Also the queso fundido. It is absolutely amazing. My mouth is watering just talking about it. And then when you go, you also need to try out the Sunday taco. The Sunday taco is basically a Chick-fil-A sandwich inside of a tortilla, delicious fried chicken, Chick-fil-A sauce, pickle, my goodness, life doesn't get much better than that. Now, location, Tacos and Tequila, there are several locations around Southwest Florida. In Fort Myers, it's actually near Florida Gulf Coast University, so it is almost to Estero, very, very South Fort Myers, but there are other locations in Naples as well. So wherever you are in Southwest Florida, make sure that you try out Tacos and Tequila. All right, so number 4 on our list is a wonderful restaurant in Fort Myers called El Gaucho Inca. Now, El Gaucho Inca is a Peruvian and Argentinian cuisine famous for their steaks, ceviches. They have this amazing green sauce with their little toasted bread. It is an incredible restaurant. There are 2 locations here in Southwest Florida. One is off Colonial Boulevard in Fort Myers, and there's also a location in Estero. And so you want to make sure that you check that out for just an amazing overall environment, and the food, I mean, it's just to die for. Number 3 on our list is the Silver King Ocean Brasserie. That is a mouthful, and the food is as well. So it is located in the Luminary Hotel, right in downtown Fort Myers in the River District. And if you're looking for a high-end experience with amazing chef-prepared cuisine, this is the restaurant for you. Now, it is on the pricier side of things, but I have had just phenomenal meals at the restaurant. And here's what I'll tell you. So the environment is amazing inside of the hotel in the Luminary. The main dishes, awesome. The dessert, I want to talk about the dessert. You have to go there even if you just have the dessert, because they have a s'mores dessert that literally comes to your table, lift off the cover to the dessert, and smoke fills the table because they actually infuse campfire smoke into the s'mores dessert. You literally feel like you are camping and enjoying an amazing s'mores, and it tastes like campfire. It is delicious. Need to try it out. That rounds out number 3. All right, so number 2 on the list, I tell you, there was a big battle for number 1 and number 2 because they are both amazing, absolutely phenomenal. But number 2, officially number 2 on this list, is Harold's. Now, Chef Harold Balink, he's been around town for a very long time. A very generous person that helps the community, goes a lot to charity events and helps out tremendously there. But more than anything, he's an extremely talented chef. And the menu here changes about 50% of the menu on a weekly basis. So if I were to tell you one dish that you have to get, it's probably not going to be there next week. But what I can tell you about Harold's is the food and the way everything is prepared, from the appetizers, the entrees, the dessert. I've had it all, and I'll tell you, it is phenomenal. There's no better way to describe that than just phenomenal. Now, I will tell you this, it is very difficult and challenging to get a reservation at Harold's. You need to call in advance. You're probably going to get a voice recorder telling you that they're sold out for the weekend. So you either need to know somebody or call in advance and look to potentially get there maybe an off time. But it is worth the wait. It is worth the challenge to get a reservation because it is phenomenal. All right, now we've made it. This is our number 1 restaurant in Fort Myers. And again, this will not show up as number 1 on the list for any of the other internet sites. This is La Trattoria. Cafe Napoli is the number 1 choice. I have quite the experience with Trattoria Napoli. My wife and I went there as our triplets were in the NICU, and this was like, we went there on our anniversary as like a moment to get away from the stresses of our babies being in the NICU for over a month. And it just, there's a sentimental value there, but the food is incredible, and where they really shine is the sauces. So the pasta bolognese, like I wouldn't think of getting that. This is Spanish cuisine, their paella is amazing, but the pasta bolognese, the sauce in there is unlike anything I have ever tasted before. Now for an appetizer, you absolutely have to get the croquetas. Oh man, I can't even talk about it. I'm about to drool here because the food is so amazing. And Chef Gloria Jordan, she is again a staple in the community, just an amazing person. It's awesome to support local. And when you go to the restaurant, I'll tell you, it's in a shopping center. The food and the overall experience is absolutely worth it. So if you're in town, please support these restaurants. These are local restaurants, not chain restaurants, and I'm telling you, with this list, you will not be disappointed, and that rounds it out for our top 5. If you can do me a favor and please like this video and subscribe to the channel, that helps YouTube know that this should get out to more people. Appreciate you and have a great day.